welcome to Warcry Challenges, and many thanks to the guys at Dream Powered Games as well for giving me a key to this demo version of the game. However, this demo version still has records that need to be beaten, and in this video I'm going to try and beat some speedruns and try and get some world record speedrun attempts. Right now, I'm not a speedrunner, but I promise you this one, this is worth watching because I did pretty goddamn well, guys. Let's go and check out some of the footage. We start on a course called Quick Restart. As you can see, a simple jumping level here of tutorials. Not a bad little start. We started just 0.161 off the top 8. A good first effort there. Obviously, there are some skipped runs in here. You don't want to see every single one. But we improved not too long after, up to 0.319 off the top 8. And a solid little 4.715 time in there. We had another go at this one again. As you can see, the times kept improving, but not too much. This was the first go, and I was still learning the game. We got to 4.699, and then we gave it up. We moved on to aim, destroy 5 urns. Now, you guys know I suck at shooting games in general. We got to 5.023, a solid over half a second off the top 8, let alone the top spot in the entire thing. Not a great start. I had one more go at this one. I had a lot of goes at this one in the hope that I could turn this one around and be quite good. I'm waiting for some grief in the comments on this one. I didn't get very good. This was the best I managed. We got within still over half a second away. A bit shocking. We moved on to Bunny Hop 2. Now this one, boys, I started getting pretty good in this one. I mean, you can see it's a weird course. I didn't start off particularly well. You can see you've got to do a quick jump here. Then you do a jump and a kind of like a slide to the left. Now, this is obviously seeing me at the start of it when I wasn't really getting the hang of it. I just did jump and glide left and then move around the corner. As you can see, there's lots of experimenting has to go on throughout these runs to get yourself there. This is what you've got to do though. Jump, little spin round and then swing back. And as you can see at this point, my 3.351 run got me within 0.0109 of the top 8. It was a good run. I was pretty happy with that, pretty content. Getting closer and closer, 3.284. At this point, we were literally less than 400ths of a second away from that beautiful top 8 spot. And then we got within 8,000ths of a second of it. I was literally so close. And then, beautifully, we finally hit that gold, well, not quite gold, the 8th spot. We claimed the 8th spot in this one, 3.218. But I wasn't done there. I thought, do you know what, boys? There's a little bit more in the tank here. So I kept going. I've played a lot of these courses literally a ridiculous number of times. As you can see at this point, you literally have to keep learning the courses, and then it all kind of comes good. 3.201, not bad, but still in 8th on this one, unfortunately. So we kept going. A little bit longer. And I smashed it a bit more by a whole 1,000th of a second. So we kept going some more, and as you can see here, we pushed it a little bit more. We got to 3.167, which unfortunately wasn't good enough to get any higher than top 8, but it was a good effort. Next up, we had jump. Now this one, as you can see here, you've got 3 little kind of archways to go under, and you've got to jump in the middle of them. Now this one took some experiment with. As you can see, we started off pretty slowly, to be fair, on this one. We weren't really anywhere near the top 8. We were a good 8/10 off at that point of a second. But as I played this one more and more, I learned you have to kind of like slide and actually do your jumps underneath the actual archways themselves. You do a jump and slide under the archways themselves, you get a lot of speed off them. So at this point, as you can see, we're building the time at 4.415, just 1400ths of a second off that top 8 already. Pretty good going, pretty early on this one. We edged down a little bit more to a 0.12 off that top 8 spot, and we kept smashing it. As you can see, we got this technique nailed at this point. 4.33 down to just 600ths off that top 8. We were rapidly moving in, and I was experimenting with my technique many times. It's so easy to get this one wrong as well. It's very frustrating, this course. Suddenly we banged out a 4.183. We were suddenly out of nowhere in the 4th spot and just half a second off top spot. So we pushed on some more, boys. We pushed on some more. I played this one so many times, probably hundreds of times this level, to kind of improve myself further. Then suddenly we really nailed one. We put in a sub 4 seconder. Suddenly we were up to 2nd spot, and we were only 3/10, just over 3/10 of a second off number 1. We got really close to this Replexity dude. But we weren't done there, boys. We continued onwards because I still thought, you know what? There's a little bit more in this. So we pushed on some more. And here we go. We nailed this technique beautifully. Got the jump under there. Got the jump under there. Got the jump under there. Boom! Suddenly, we were within quarter of a second of this dude. Up to 2nd still. Then we smashed one more out. We really banged this one in hard. Took another 10th off. Got within 0.142 of 1st, but unfortunately that's as close as I could get. I tried so hard to beat this guy, but we didn't on this level, unfortunately. Next up, we've got this weird moves recap thing. It's kind of a right jump, a left jump, a slide under there, a left turn, a jump. This one's horrible and very easy to get wrong. But we had a pretty good opening time with 6.084, just over a quarter of a second off the top 8. Not a bad start. This one honestly was infuriating. It's very easy to get wrong. It might look easy because you're only seeing the good runs, but my god, it was easy to get wrong. There we nailed one, which is just 1500ths of a second outside that top 8 spot. When they go right, they look so beautiful and smooth, but trust me, if you saw the bloopers reel of the mistakes in this one, it ain't pretty, trust me, it really isn't pretty. Anyway, at this point, we were starting to get pretty decent. We were starting to get closer and closer, but the times were kind of like slowly progressing towards the top 8. 5.935 got us just over a tenth of a second out, but we were still doing alright. Anyway, at this point now, we really started to nail it. Some beautifully smooth moves. Good turn out of there. Bang over the line. 5.752 got us up into 6th spot, and we were suddenly 8/10ths off the overall top time. Now, Bloodshot 9001 there has literally speedrun all of these and was number 1 on every single course on the actual non-tutorial level. So him seeing him on there wasn't a massive surprise. We tried to push towards his score. A 5.685 got us within 7/10ths of a second. Still not that close to him though. I wasn't really feeling this one. I found this one a bit of a frustrating one to play, but we persisted a little bit longer. See a dodgy run there, even smacked the rock, but again it was the quickest line as he got me a 5.634. I was 0.654 off, and we didn't get any higher than 4th unfortunately, but it was pretty solid. We got pretty close to 3rd, but we took 4th. Anyway, we then moved on to the big one, the recap. Now this one, even from the start, I like this one. It's a messy little course. You've got some weird jumps, and I was finding this one a bit weird to start with because I was finding it wasn't necessarily the fastest times you were getting from doing clean jumps. So you'll see on some of these runs, I was banging into the top left-hand corner of these tunnels as I jumped through because it brings you to the floor quicker and saves your time. So as you can see here, run number 2 in, we're at 7.467 seconds. We were already within a quarter of a second of that top 8, and I was really liking this course. I was really feeling, do you know what? I feel I've got this one. I feel I've got it. And as you can see, if you get the jump at the last turning right as well, you can jump straight onto the second platform and save a load of time. 7.249, and I was already up to 6th, boys. I got a bit excited at this point, and I was like, do you know what? I might have this. I might actually have this. And I really played this one so many times because it just felt I could do this course. As you can see, we pushed another one up, 7.135. We were up suddenly to 5th, and we were only... Well, at this point, we're still 3/4 second off the top time, and I still thought, I've got more here. I can get higher up these rankings. A messy corner there still. Look, we got a double jump on that one, and we got within the sub-7s. We got 6.967 up to 5th, or still in 5th, sorry, but under 6/10ths away from that beautiful top spot. Persisted further, boys. We persisted further. As you can see here, I was really banging off those top-hand corners, those tunnels. Got a good little run off there again. Suddenly we were down to 6.801, and we were 0.426 off, and we were up to 3rd place. Suddenly we were getting close. We were only 0.426 off top spot at this point. We carried on a bit more. So you see, at this point, the lines were getting cleaner. We were smashing the jumps all over the place. Down to 6.718. We were still, at this point, though, 0.343 off top spot. So still like a 1/3 of a second off still. And then this beautifulness happened. We nailed this, and we nailed this, and we nailed this, and suddenly, boys, we are world record speedrunners. We've taken down Bloodshot 9001 by a whopping 0.175 seconds. Not only did we beat his time, I went from being a 1/3 of a second behind him to 1.175 seconds ahead of him, basically taking half a second off my best time. Boys, you may not believe it, but your boy Monkey is a world record speedrunner. It might not last, but right now, your boy Monkey got himself a speedrun world record on Warcry challenges. If you enjoyed the video, guys, please make sure you smash like, especially for the world record. Boom! And also make sure you smash subscribe for me as well. Maybe I'll try some more speedruns. I doubt I'll become a world record holder, but who knows, guys? Maybe it'll happen. And until next time, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed my world record. Cheers all, bye!